Well, hello everybody. Guess who's back from Houston? Oh, it seems like I was there forever. I kind of was there forever, which is fine, not a big deal. We love that. However, glad to be back. Glad to be back. I got a very, very large order. This is probably the largest order that I've gotten thus far. And everybody else's orders have gone out, and I held this one back so that I could pack it live. Turns out you guys like to see your orders packed live, so some of them I will do live. Maybe one day I will even make a way so that you can say you want it packed live. I still won't say who it is, but we'll just make it a thing. Dang, Catherine, you are already ready. We just got back from Houston, and you're already talking about H&H. Which we will talk about. We're going to talk about all the things. I'm going to show you guys what I purchased. I'm going to tell you guys what I purchased because some of it, I packed my bags and 50 pounds is what you get. And I was already at 50 pounds when I went out there. And so was my husband. So we didn't have any room to bring back anything. So some stuff I have to have shipped back because it was big anyway. So there's that. If you guys are not already subscribed to me, you're just mean. You're just being mean to me. And I don't love that for me. So please subscribe. The more that this channel grows, the better we're gonna do, the more I can bring to you, the more generous I can be. Thank you guys so much for everybody who went to the vendors and were like, hey, we watched this video, that's why we're here. That helps me tremendously. I have some very lofty goals and I need y'all to help me meet them. And that's one of the ways you can help me out. And I just wanna thank you guys so much for that. Was the humidity bad in Houston? Yes. Yes, it was terrible. Absolutely terrible. But I was inside most of the time. But no, it was hot and it was humid. It was 90 something degrees all while we were there. We tried to go to the zoo. Why was the zoo sold out for the day? I've never heard of a zoo being sold out for the day. That's wild. We showed up at like noon and they were like, yeah, tickets are sold out. What? But I was happy. That actually saved me because I don't think I could have made it walking around at the zoo in 93-degree heat. All right. I'm going to start with this order. I'm wondering if I should have put a light here. I don't know how bright it is. It feels like, it feels dark. I mean, I do this all the time, and I guess but it feels like you're not going to be able to see the fabrics the way I want you to. Yeah, 50 pounds is the limit, and I was already at 50 pounds when we went. Matter of fact, I was a little over. I was like 1 pound over, and so we had to do a little shuffling because they do not play about that 50 pounds where we were. So, and when I tell you I was over the limit already, I'm like, what? So my husband went to the aquarium without me, which made me super sad because I really wanted to go. I like that aquarium. I like aquariums. But we did get a chance to go to the museum that is next to all the things. But yeah, it is a little dark. Let me go grab this light right here real quick. Or this one. Which one? I want you guys to be able to see the fabric pretty well. So we're just going to shed a little light on the subject right here. There we go. There we go. That should help. Ooh, okay. Now it's bright. Oh my goodness. Did they weigh the carry-on too? No, they didn't weigh my carry-on. I ended up on the way back, I ended up buying another carry-on because even though we came back with like a t-shirt, a couple of t-shirts, it just, you know. And they did not weigh the carry-on. Even though one of my carry-ons was very heavy, but they were happy that I checked them. All right, let's get started on this ginormous order. Thank you so much for placing it with me. You found some of the deep cuts on my website. I'm excited. Let's start off with one that I think everybody should have, and that's that jump start. We're grabbing jump start. You guys have really run through the other colors. I'm glad to see this one getting some love today. The thumbnail just does not do this fabric justice at all. You've got to see it in person in order to really get it. And here it is. This is Jumpstart. There is just nothing prettier than this. I love them so much. My favorite is in Celosia. It's the purple one. I love the purple one the most. However, all of them are amazing. Oh shoot, I just thought about something that I wanted to buy that I did not buy. And that would be the handle, because I hear this handle here, I don't like it. I don't like it. Look at it, it's coming off already. It's always coming off. It just doesn't stick great, and it's just large and cumbersome. And the guy from Cottage Mills has a smaller one that I would like. A much smaller one. And I'd rather have that one. Oh, it just dawned on me too that I didn't make it back to the Reliable Man. The Reliable Man had a new machine, a new to me machine, but I'm sure these people will be at H&H, so I'm not worried about it. I wasn't in the market for a machine anyway, but I want to say it's a portable, I think it's a portable straight stitch that's actually industrial, like not a semi-industrial like my HD9, but an actual industrial. Okay, let's see if I can't get back into the swing of things of how this goes. Because there's a whole way that we fold fabric, turns out. Mom is back doing her thing. Happy to have her back. And she and I together in the studio, we are a force to be reckoned with. Boy, I'm happy to have her back. I have not been in the studio in 3 days. I haven't been in the studio since I left. I took a couple days. So yeah, I needed to chill out. And so I did, and now we're back at it. All right, now we're gonna grab fishnet and iconic. Another good one. Good blender to have. You can make it do whatever you want. This one is called Fishnet. Just a good one to have. You're ready to see fat, bright fabrics? Me too, kind of. You know, kind of. I love the fall. It's time to start watching Gilmore Girls. It's time to bust out all the Addams families. It's just, you know, it's Sweeney Todd season for me. Let's do it. Let's do it. I had such a good time at Houston, but if I'm being honest, Houston market was a content creator's dream. So the vendors who were there probably weren't all that ecstatic about how slow it was. And I get it. I'll never forget, there's a woman here with a store that I like. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to her store after I finish this. And I asked her one year if she was going to market, and she was like, why would I go to market? I'm like, what do you mean, why would you go to market? And she was like, all the people come to me at this point. She's like, I don't need it. She's like, I don't need to go. And I was like, you don't need to go? She's like, for what? And they have made it now so that you really don't need to go. You don't have to go if you are a store. For what? She's not wrong. And I think a lot of people are opting not to do that. So the market just wasn't great in that regard. But for me, I was able to go see all the things very easily. Nobody was in my way. What on earth is that? Nobody, everybody was talking to me. They were happy to see me. It's not for me. It was a dream, but I don't think that we will see market in that way again. So if your goal was to ever go to market, I don't think there's gonna be a market next year, if I'm being honest. However, and market, for those of you who don't know, market is an industry only event. So all your buyers and everybody, they're supposed to come in one place and be able to do all the behind the scenes business, if you will. And it just was incredibly slow, and I don't think the people who were there were having the best time. So I don't think that Houston market will be a thing for the next couple of years. I hope that they can salvage it and revive it. Me and a friend of mine were talking about ways that we would try to revive it and bring it back in a couple of years. But festival, on the other hand, festival was fine. People came, they shopped, they were happy. I think it's gonna be fine. But market, oh no, I don't think so. And I hate that. You know, I don't want anybody to lose, but I don't feel like that was a win. And that's just me telling the truth. I try to be extremely positive around these parts, but truth is truth. But festival was lovely. Y'all were having a good time. I got a chance to see you all. I got a chance to chat with many of you. We had a time. Y'all shopped. You bought the things. You saw the things. It was fun. So I think that now, festival will be the equivalent of QuiltCon, but traditional, which it already was. There's nothing, but I think that will still be the place to be. It's just changing. We're just changing now. New beginnings. They just need to give it a little zhuzh, and that'll be fine too. All right, what are y'all talking about? Oh, Debbie, happy to do it. Yeah, that was the people who didn't show was very telling, kind of what they think of what it looked like. Hey, Amy, it was so different menu. Yeah. Oh yeah, Houston market. Yeah, I think we're done with that. But H&H. Everybody, including H&H, was talking about H&H. I saw the higher ups from H&H at market. They were there, they were walking the floor. They were introducing themselves to everybody. They were giving people an alternative to Market. At Market, they were there. I thought that was very interesting. And they weren't the only ones there. Road to California was there, biggest day too. Folks were, I mean, I'm gonna call it what I can call it, and that's just, they were doing a little poaching, I think. Which isn't the best, which isn't the worst strategy. I mean, what can you do? How can you avoid that from happening? And all the people that they would want to attend their shows were right there. And H&H is my jam. So what I think is going to happen in regards to how I proceed, I think that H&H will now be my Super Bowl, and Road to California will now be like my championships. I think that's how it's gonna go. I don't know. QuiltCon's still in there. QuiltCon is not a behind the scenes kind of thing. And Road to California has now introduced that they will be doing a Market style event too, which means that Road to California's regular show is gonna be amazing. Because all the vendors are probably going to want to be there too. Road to California was giving antiquated, and now it's not. It's got new life. The people who have taken it over are probably right there at my age, probably a little younger than me. They're probably in their mid to late 30s, maybe. And they've got some great ideas. I got a chance to chat with them. So many cool ideas that they want to bring to fruition for these next couple of years. So not 2026, but 2027, Road to California will be introducing a behind the scenes kind of event, the Market style event. And that's going to, I believe, shoot Road to California right up. I think. No, Amy, none of the Jaff Tech no, all Free Spirit people they didn't come. And Andover wasn't there either. There were several companies that weren't there. I'm not gonna go through all the companies that did not show up. But they weren't there. I know people trip out about tariffs and all that kind of stuff, but from the other end, from what I can see, it's not great that things are going up, but they're not pricing us out just yet. When you think about tariffs, once it gets all split down, it has increased some of my stuff by a couple of dollars technically. It's not wild, you know. Tariffs are here, they are changing things, but please do not freak out. Fabric across the board right now is kind of at $13, $14 a yard, which is expensive, don't get me wrong, but I feel like when people start saying tariffs, they're thinking it's going to be $25. And please also remember, I am not a penny pinching channel. I've never been that. If you hate that about me, I understand, but I'm not that. $14 a yard is absolutely expensive, but I'll show you guys the fabric that I buy. I pay it. I'm not freaking out yet. They haven't priced me out yet, so there's that. That's strange. I didn't see Adam at all. I didn't even know he was there. He was very quiet, and technically he would be my boss, so that's interesting. Where was he meeting with customers? Super random. Super duper random. But yes, Houston is definitely going to be, not Houston, H&H. H&H is what everybody was talking about. H&H was already cool, and so now it's going to be super duper duper cool, I think. They also have some cool ideas. But remember, H&H is not just quilting. It's quilting. It's all the fiber arts, and I want to say that's the name of their show, which we're going to start pushing. I think it's called the Fiber and Arts Festival, which will be open to the public. I love Road to California too. It's been a little dusty, but they are going to knock the cobwebs off of it, and it's going to soar. It's going to go back to Old Road. They've got some things up their sleeve that sound promising. Yeah, COVID really changed quite a bit. Oh, they got books. Double focus. And the panel book. So they got 2 books. This one, which if you don't have this book, what are we even doing? Because I'm sure you've probably bought some panels at some point. These are actually 2 of my favorites. I've got one coming up for this one here. And I want to say, have I done something in this one already? Who knows? Great concept though. Random. I mean, I did not see him. I did not know he was there at all. And it's, that's weird on many fronts, but hey, we do what we gotta do. We do what we gotta do. Moda celebrated their 50th anniversary, which was fun to see. I have started carrying Moda, and I have some new Moda stuff over there. I'll show you guys. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, Amy, Fabric Cafe's new book. I was freaking out. Matter of fact, where is it? Did I take one? I love all the new stuff that they recently dropped. Like their latest drop was where it was at. I was like, oh, okay. I had no idea, but because Market has changed its dates and bumped itself up, it's been chaos for everybody who tries to release stuff around Market. So now they're gonna hustle and try to release stuff around H&H, because that's what you want to do. You want to get everybody all excited. So I'm very excited to see how fast people can turn stuff around and get ready to show me something new at H&H. So many people are hustling on that. But because of that, Fabric Cafe was like, you know, the timing was off a little bit. So I didn't have it, because usually I'll get stuff a touch early, you know, so I can talk about it, get everybody excited about it, maybe make some samples. In theory, that should all be happening. And I was just shocked when I saw it. I thought I wasn't the favorite child anymore. You've got lots of panels? Yeah, I do too. And so I was super happy to see that book. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah. This is a deep cut. This is Kaleidoscope. And it's a pretty one. So pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. Have I seen the dates for next year's market and festival? Heck yeah. I was like, what on earth? It's like the week before Thanksgiving. I honestly, had I not been lecturing at market, I probably wouldn't have gone this year. I know I would not have gone this year. And you know what? If I'm being honest, I would not have felt left out either. If I'm being 100% honest. But I was coming to festival. I was coming to festival, hell or high water. I was going to be there. I was coming. But I saw the dates and I was like, no, that ain't it either. Also, the same company has some, they're trying to do a spring market, but the spring market is a little too close to H&H, so I fear that that's not going to go over this year either. And that's okay. They tried. I just don't think, boy, this is pretty. I just don't think that's going to work out for them either. I think they're going to end up canceling that due to H&H. Isn't it pretty? Oh my goodness. I love this fabric. So H&H is an industry only. It was an industry only trade show. However, this year, this 2026, they are now opening it up to the public. They're still doing their behind the scenes trade show that's not open to consumers, but they're also adding a consumer show, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be where everybody's gonna be, including me. So everybody, we just got back from Houston, and so that's why we're talking about all this stuff. It's fresh on everybody's minds. But yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I really like all the people, and I want them all to do well. But I think Houston is going to have to pivot because I think market will be no more. And H&H is all that anybody was talking about. And I don't know that it helped that H&H was walking around. You know, I don't know what they were telling the people, but I don't know if they were offering them amazing deals on booths or just saying, hey, we would love to have you. Ours is where it's at, and they're not wrong. They're not wrong. Now, what's going to be weird about H&H is that they decided to put the consumer event before the event with all the vendors, and I don't know how well that's going to go over. It's either going to knock it out the park or bomb. And what I mean when bomb is just tick everybody off, where they might just need to switch that. Because in theory, the vendors would like to showcase to the people behind the scenes and get them all ready with the new stuff before they show it to the public. So we'll see how that works out. Chicago. It's in Chicago. Dion just said some fabrics are up. I think it's I haven't shown the fabrics yet that she's talking about, but Dion is here and she just put up fabrics, which makes me very happy because you're gonna want the fabrics that she just put up. I see them, I love them, they're cool, it's happening. Ooh, this is a good one too. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. It's called Mushroom Parade. It's so appropriately named. They're ombre. They are like the most beautiful ombre ever. So pretty. I'm so glad you have these books. They're good ones to have. I'm excited about the new ones. That 5-yard quote book, it's the patterns for me. The patterns look so good. So good. Oh, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful pull. I wonder if I see some other stuff she has that could go with this and just be beautiful. What's up, Dorothy? So, as I'm sitting here doing this, there are 3 booths that I hate that I didn't get to. I didn't get a chance to see what Reliable was doing. And I saw a cutter that I think I have that I would have liked to have seen them demo. And then that sewing machine. But don't worry, I am almost 100% positive they will be at H&H, and that's only in a couple of months. So I am putting out my annual holiday gift guide for a quilter, right? And this is the thing that you send to your significant other or the kids, or you can use it to hook up your friends, like random ideas that you probably didn't think about. If you guys have something you want me to mention, be sure to drop it down in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. I've got my own ideas, but maybe I've shown you something this year and you're like, how is that not on the list? We are going to make an event of it, and it will come out in the beginning of November. Here it are. Does the jelly bean have a lot of yellow? Yes, it is yellow-esque. I'll show it to you in just a second. Jelly bean. You know what? I take that back. It doesn't have a ton. Maybe I shouldn't say it's a ton of yellow. Maybe I shouldn't. I'll let you be the decision maker on that. Hold on 1 second and I'll show it to you. Jelly bean is almost gone. All this on me. That granola from earlier today. All right. Here we go. Where's that boxes that I've been cutting up? All right. So again, if you think of anything for the holidays that you absolutely think I should include in my list, let me know. I've got some really cool things on that list. Oh, another thing, since we're all here, I know everybody loves that laser light, right? I love it too, but I don't have it. I thought I had it. I don't have it. I do, however, have the lights. I've made a video on the lights. Is it out yet? No. Does it exist? Yes. Are those lights amazing? Yes. The name of the person who sells the lights, you'll see this, if you've seen my other videos, you'll know. Their company name is So Light, right? However, I don't know why they even use the word So Light, because it's not on anything, because they do things outside of sewing. So when they come to the sewing conventions, they're like, So Light, but it takes you to a site called Lumitask. Their site, it's the same people, it's their company. I don't even know why they mentioned it. I do not believe the laser is available just yet. I've sent an email. I haven't gotten a response back. Y'all, I've gotten so many emails about that darn laser light. And then if you look in the comment section, you will see that 90% of the comments are asking about that light or about that laser. I have 4 of those lights in the back. I love those lights. They are not cheap. They're not. They are worth every penny. Let me tell you, I'm gonna drop that video. I don't know when, but trust me, when I say I love that light, those lights are different. Back in the day, it was all about OT light, right? OT light, OT light, OT light. Those were expensive too. I liked the OT lights. They were great. Then daylight came out. Daylight was better. I still love my daylights. I have some of those in the back too. But this one, as far as a sewing machine light, I've never seen anything like it. And it doesn't have to just be a sewing machine light. I've used it on a couple of other apparatuses back there. Love it. The light is by Lumitask. They're not inexpensive. You're looking at a couple $100 for a light. If you're really in need for a light, yes, it's a good one. They dim. They're touch sensitive. I like them. That is my review. And I'm saying Lumitask, Lumitask. If you type in So Light, it's just going to take you to Lumitask, which I know is not exactly helpful. I get that. I get it. It's not your fault at all, but lots of questions about that light. See you later, Debbie. I'm going to a guild meeting too. As soon as I finish this very large pull, and then whatever else you guys buy, then there it's that. Alicia, let me show you Jelly Bean real quick. Here's Jelly Bean. I shouldn't say it has a ton of yellow in it. It does have yellow in it though. It goes from yellow to orange to like a peach. Scotty, well, H&H is not new. They've been doing this and they have the largest show in Cologne. They're definitely not new to this by a long shot. They have, it's just their show is in Germany, and then they just brought one over to America. So knowing how it runs, oh no, they got it. They're just coming to get people to come to their show. That's all it was. And that's okay, I guess. And also, people can tell you anything when you're not there. People can say, oh my gosh, it was the most well-attended show. Everybody loved it. No, they were there taking the temperature themselves. It was, and also there have been some other little things that have been going on behind the scenes a little bit, and not so behind the scenes. Let me know. They are definitely kind of tit for tatting some stuff right now, which is fine. We don't have to get involved in all of that. But no, all right. I'm just gonna let the big kids play and stay in my little piece of lane over here and bring y'all the content of the awesome stuff. I'm just gonna bring y'all as much awesome stuff as I can. And in order to show it to you efficiently, having them all under one roof is great for us. This is awesome. This is also a deep cut. I don't even know if I told you guys about this fabric. This is a great one. Pat Sloan would like that mushroom fabric. Oh, you're welcome, Juliet. I'm happy to do it. You got all these UFOs. I get it. I have a couple of UFOs that I'd like to get to also. Love fabric with text on it. This is so Tim Holtzy, except for it's not, it's Seth Aftery, but it's Tim Holtz-esque. So yeah, we're doing Road to California. Looking forward to that. That's our next show. That's not true. That's not true. There's another show that I'm trying to get to before then. I lecture in a couple of weeks in Pennsylvania, I think. Pennsylvania? In Philadelphia, somewhere I'll be. And then I will be sticking a fork in this year, y'all, and getting it together. Amy, that's what I heard too. And now, well, now I think they might, I don't know if they regret it or not. I don't know. But I wish that they did get it because it was already kind of set up for them to win and take it over and give it the zhuzh that it needs. It was already ready. Now I feel like H&H is starting from scratch-ish, sort of, but also not, because like I said, they're not new to what they're doing. It's just market was already established in that time slot, but I'm not sure what would have come with purchasing it. You know, what comes with it? Is it just a list of all your vendors and this location and what? What comes with it that I can't do myself? Since becoming a little businesswoman, I look at things so differently now. So differently. But I think everybody is right where they need to be. Houston has had an amazing run. They've had a lot of impact on the quilting world. Huge impact. Huge impact. They have walked so other companies can run, and they had a good run. I think I've heard, nobody from Houston has told me this, but I've also heard the scuttlebutt that H&H attempted to buy them. And at this point, it's just speculation because nobody has come to me and said, hey, we did, and they chose not to, and they, you know, have to live with that decision because I don't think market or anything market-like for the next couple of years is going to thrive. I just don't. Oh, she got another good one. This is my second favorite one. It's so good. I need to cut a yard for myself because I really do want this, like super duper bad. I want this so bad. Oh, thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. What sewing machine did I see? The reliable one, it's an industrial machine, but I think it's a portable industrial. This one is in the colorway of Punch. It's that Jumpstart. Oh, I love it. Oh, it feels so right. I feel like this one can, I mean, it just can adapt to whatever style. If you want to go shabby chic, I know this is not traditionally what you would think of as shabby chic, but I could see how to push it there. Boy, I like this fabric. It just gives me the special tinglies in my tummy. This is tummy tingly fabric. Love it. All right, y'all better jump on it. I haven't even shown it yet for real outside of these lives, and they are already starting to dwindle. Well, the other one, the purple one, I swear there's like 2 yards left on that one, and then it'll be gone. But I'm wishing Houston all the best of luck with everything that they try to do, because again, I need everybody to win. There's room for all of the shows, honestly. People get so scared, like, oh my goodness, they're gonna show this before me, or they're showing it too, or they're stealing my style. No, it'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. There's room for everybody. If this isn't cute to you, I just swear, we are not friends. We are just not friends. Oh, did I hit that, Scotty Dog? I don't even know how to not hit it. What machine did I see? I didn't even know I could highlight stuff. Huh, well, look at that. Well, that was fun. Where is my lecture in Philly? No clue. That's not helpful. It's, what's the name of that guild? Oh, what's the name of that guild? Is it Brandywine? Is that Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? I love lasers. I have a red light laser, but I also want a green one. The red one is cool and is good, but green, I find, literally does show up on every single thing. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about that green. And I will show that once I really play with the laser. In one of those videos, he talks about it too, about the green laser versus the red laser. It really will show up on, I want to say, every single color, including green. Weird, right? Ooh. Oh, we're just gonna go uncorked crazy. All right, I'm here for it. Let's do it. Somebody's building a stash, and a good one at that. Ooh, this is pretty. This is called Candy Apple. And it is a red orange. Shrita said yes. But I think it's Brandywine. I know it's, I believe it's Brandywine is the group or the guild that is bringing me out so I can come hang out and lecture and talk about all the things. I am going to add a lecture next year that I hope people jump on, and it's going to be talking about AccuQuilt versus Cricut. Machine showdowns. November 11th and 12th, says Dion, who would know where I will be. She knows. And I think we're doing a curve class too. And we are gonna have a time. It is coming. This is beautiful, this candy apple. Just beautiful. Hey Debbie, I was thinking about you. I don't know why, but I was. Probably because I hadn't seen you yet. And there you are. Happy to see you. Well, that's about gone. That's what I'm talking about. Did I show this one? This is the black uncorked. Sure, come on down. I'm always talking about something. I think they got a lecture on color. The one that everybody gets is about quilt shows. The quilt show lecture. Here's some others too. All right. You saw me in the background. Somebody else said that they saw me walking through something. No, Becky, power tools with thread, which is crazy because I didn't see her at all. I hate that I didn't see her. I'd love to see her. But yeah, somebody said that they saw me in one of her videos. Somebody got the turquoise. I shouldn't say somebody. Same person. Turquoise uncorked. I love this fabric. Hence why I bought it, right? Well, that's not good. I saw a woman post a video about the first thing that she does when she goes on a cruise, which was take her mattress. She gets a balcony suite. I don't know what that, I don't know. I'm not a cruiser. I don't have all the jargon, but there, it opens to a balcony, and she puts the mattress in the balcony, and she gets herself a plate of fruit and some wine, and she lays down and just sits there. When I tell you, I felt like I was on that ship and I was done for. I am not a cruise girly. I am not a get on a yacht, a boat, a ship, a kayak kind of girly at all. I don't know why the Lord wanted me to be sick like that. I don't know. I've tried all the medications. The only thing I haven't tried are, there's some goggles, and I don't know if it's one eye or if it's the one with the water level. I don't know. I haven't tried glasses, but everything else does not work. I am just meant to be sick. Which sounds ridiculous. I'm not meant to be sick, but I am meant to be sick on a boat. Not great for me. Not great at all. You saw Singer? Singer comes out to H&H. I love to see Singer. I love to see Singer. I have the Memento. Oh, she got like all the colors. She just brought them all. I have the Singer Memento, and I've had it for a year, and I've never used it, and I'm going to use it before the end of this year. I refuse to not. We are doing it. I have the perfect project for it. This might be gone. Did she deadbolt this one? Let's see. Uh-oh, y'all. Violet is trying to get up out of here, which we knew it would, which is why we bought it. Violet. There might be barely a yard left on here. See you later, Melissa. Paula, you love your fabric from me? That makes me feel so good. This fabric game is not for the weak. And I was just fussing about it this morning like, I'm done. I'm gonna open up these doors. I'm gonna tell everybody come get it. And I'm no longer doing this. Because y'all know I quit everything all the time. And then I got a new shipment in today. I'm gonna show you guys what I got in. And I was like, well, maybe we'll just do it for another year or so and see how it goes. I love picking fabrics for y'all. I feel like I'm dressing people for the Oscars. It's really a whole thing. That's really how I see it. feel like I'm helping dress you. I am the La Roche of the quilting world. Don't play with me. Did I just name myself something? I am totally tickled by that. Shout out to those of you who know who La Roche is. I also love the lady who called me her quilting godmother. Because I introduced her to quilting through TikTok, like through some very random video. My videos on TikTok are not like any place else. And she was like, you made me feel like I could do this. Like, if I can do it, I know anybody can. And then she got in and she loved it. And then she ran into me at a event and she called me her quilty godmother, and I just loved it. I just loved it. Because I'm over here bibbity bobbity booing y'all some quilty stuff. I just love how I package the stuff. I send it to you the way that I would want somebody to send it to me. I try to put a lot of care into packing your stuff, and so does Mom. Mom does not play about packing y'all stuff at all. She also is a stickler for how you receive things. So I'm happy that you're happy when you receive it from me. That's what it should be with small businesses. You should get a little something, right? It should be a little extra magic with it, in my opinion. A little extra magical. Whether it's just a little note or a sticker or something. It's the whole point of buying small. And as I get older and as I do this more and more and more, I see how important it is to support small businesses. Big businesses have a place in our world too, but I love the small ones. What is that? What is, I don't even know what fabric that is. I had that. I did that. That's amazing. So the news was there, and they were asking how many were going to be in attendance at the show. They were asking management, and they said that they were expecting that many this year. And on the festival side, they might have hit it, maybe. I don't know though, I don't know. Check the foot out. Royal, so amazing. So amazing. No notification? You didn't know I was live? And I've said so many things, Lindiana, so many things. You didn't miss anything. I'm just talking about Houston and H&H and Road to California. That's all while I'm packing this huge order. I've been on the same order, and no, it does not take me this long when I'm not chatting, and I would do it very differently if, you know, I weren't hanging out with my peeps. But I like showing y'all cool orders. I enjoy it. I like having company sometimes when I'm packing orders. Plus, I can't wait to show you guys what I bought from Houston. One thing, which I'm almost positive I've bought at least 2 other times. I'm almost positive. I'm scared to go look to see. I'm sure I've done it once, but it's possible that I've bought this thing again for the 3rd time. Almost positive, which means we're definitely doing a giveaway because there's no reason to have this many of something. There's no reason to have that many. Some stuff, fine. If I keep buying it, I might as well make a class of it. And nobody will have to bring their own stuff. Patterns, templates included, like in the class. Because Matt Cox bought way too much stuff. Way too much stuff. Just silly. Last one, I believe. No, it's not either. We need to pull that, and I don't know what that is, so that's going to be fun. She was at the Yazzie Bags booth for 1 to 2 hours. What's a PTWT, Weekly Morning Show? I don't even know what that is. What is she doing over there on that channel? Well, good for her, Yazzie-ing it up. I have seen, every time I run into her, I usually run into her at the Yazzie booth. I think they've got some stuff that they do together or whatnot. Y'all let me know if you guys want me to do some Yazzie stuff, because that nice woman has reached out to me 17 million times. She's like, look, let's do something. I want to do something. Let's do some giveaways. But I like the stuff that I do to have, you know, make sense with whatever it is that I'm doing and align. And it just hasn't done that just yet. But I feel like soon it will. Something's coming. Something's brewing. I don't have a ton of Yazzie bags. I think I have one somewhere that I said I was going to embroider, because when you see them and what people do with them, I'm just blown away. I think they're beautiful. And she told me that she can design some stuff for me, but I haven't had anything that I've needed designed just yet. I don't need anything just yet. But that doesn't mean you guys don't have ideas for me or things that you need. But if you've already got Becky as your plug, you might not need me to get in the Yazzie game too. I don't know. Yeah, they're not really on my radar either. I ain't going nowhere. I mean, I go places, but I'm not traveling and doing all the stuff. Oh, the motor finally died. Singer was my very first machine, and I just outgrew it. There's nothing wrong with that machine right now. Nothing wrong with it. Ocean Tonal Blender. I think it's this. Oh, I think it's this. But it could be that. Oh, this is pretty. Well, this is pretty. Oh my. What a beautifully bright, vibrant blender. Apparently I have it, and she found it, and it's been cut already, so I guess a few of y'all have found it. Well, that's awesome sauce. All right, after this, I will show you what just came in, and then I will show you all what I bought from Houston, and then we will call it a show. Boy, this is pretty. Oh. Okay, here we go. And that concludes, I think, what is my largest order to date, which is like 40 yards of fabric or something. It's wild. This was a wild one. Thank you times 10 million for keeping these lights on this month. We made it. We made it through another month. And Lord willing, we will have a gazillion more months to go together. Scotty, you got a lot of machines going on over there. All right, let's bag these. Well, that's definitely going in a box. Do I even have a box big enough for this? This is a big order. Big order, big order. All right, let me show you guys this new fabric, and y'all let me know what you think. Dion says that it's up, so if you want to buy it, you can. Should put it up for y'all. Let's see it. Here it comes. It is coming. Okay. So I've been deciding which solids I was going to use. I can't carry them all. I don't love who I currently have. And so we are changing our solids game. And now we are moving on to Moda. So this color is Shocking Pink because, duh, right? And also it goes with our first Moda order. This one is called Mango. Mango, mango, mango. This one is called Marigold, and that is just what it is. Marigold. And here's where it gets good. I saw this, and I have some more on order, but it's just too good. It's too good. What's this? I have these going together, and this is going to be Amarillo Radiant. This one's going to be called Radiant, and she is absolutely beautiful. And yes, she goes with the ones that I just showed you. So beautiful, so amazing. And here's my jam. You guys better strike while it's hot because, yeah. Matt Cox did not let you down with this one. It gradiates. Y'all know how I love that. This one is called Radiant. So, of course, you've got your colors here, right? So good. You talk about a 3-yard quilt. Don't play with me. And then, here you go. This one. So pretty. So pretty, so pretty. Oh, that one's in the color Sunshine, I see. And then, what's this one? What's the name of this color? Yeah, Leniana, this one right here, it goes so hard. And again, when you put it in a 3-yard quilt, when you cut it up, you know you're gonna get, you know, little pieces of it. It's good. Excuse me. Oh, it's beautiful. And the two together plus one of these solids, yeah. Winning, absolutely winning. Couldn't wait to show you guys this. So beautiful. I want to cut a yard of it right now. Let's cut a yard. Oh, my mind is just going a million miles a minute looking at this fabric. A million miles a minute. It's so beautiful. I am so obsessed with this. Oh, it's rainbow. I got you. Midnight. What is midnight? What are you talking about? Midnight. How is it midnight? Oh, midnight rainbow, maybe? Maybe. Maybe so. I don't know. All right. Now I'm going to show you all what I have bought. And try not to lose focus and just start cutting this up and throwing it in one of those 3-yard quilts just because I want to play with it right now, right now, right now. Right now, right now, right now. There's more of that coming. Okay, what did I buy from Houston? I'll tell you. You know, Robin Pickens, she just doesn't miss. So there's that. Love her. So this, I bought this. This is probably some Anna Maria, I think. I don't know, it was just pretty. And then I bought this because I had to have it. Why is this so cute? Why? I don't know. But it is. So I bought that. Now, from Classy Creations. Let me tell you. I am a fan of their products. Truly a fan of their products. They have some cool stuff. Beautiful colorways, just great. So I got that turning table. I like that it's a square. I like how it rotates. I like that they have it on a magnetic platform. If you get it with the magnetic platform edition, it is more. It is an expensive cutting mat, but most cutting mats are expensive. Most of them are. The good ones are, in my opinion. I go through cutting mats at least once a year. I'm hard on cutting mats. It just is what it is. My favorite one is by Riley Blake. That's the one that's in my sewing area, but I have them everywhere. I have these ones here. These are Anna, the big mats by Anna and her mom. So there's cutting mats all over this place, but I really do enjoy Classy Creations, their magnetic system. And I love the fact that you can replace their mat and not have to replace the entire system because the magnetic part of the system is expensive. There are other companies that have it too, and you have to toss the whole thing. And I don't love that for me. So I got the rotating mat that's a square. I like that it's a square. I think people have circular ones. I know they have circular ones. I've got some circular ones here, and I like those too. But, you definitely, if you need to, you'll have to budget for it. It's a big box item, but it's one that I love. And the holidays are coming up too, so maybe that's what you ask for. It's something you don't want to buy for yourself, but it's something that you do want to own. And then because that had to get shipped to me, I don't have it. And then I got their zipper pull installer. I love the way their stuff looks. I love their color story. I love that they got the non-slip thing on it. I didn't demonstrate, but there's a demonstration of how to use this guy on my Houston festival video. From Classy Creations, I also bought their seam roller. Y'all know I use my wood iron all the time, but why is this one so pretty? I love, if you could put it in that oil slick rainbow colorway, I am going to get it. I'm trying to get it out of the plastic for you guys. There we go. And this thing has got some weight to it. I like the ones that are heavy. I have another one that is wooden, but it's a seam roller. Love this guy. Super heavy. For all of your non-iron pressing needs. Oh my God. Okay. Then we've got, I bought the awl from Bienni. I don't know why, because I certainly have awls, but now I've got a Bienni awl, because all things Bienni are awesome. Then I bought 2 sets of her new snaps that don't need a tool. Yes, I have the tool to do it, but sometimes you don't want to. Bust that sucker out, because I have the really big one, the cam press, and I've never showed you guys that. I filmed a video on that. I've got to show it. Then I bought all of Alyssa's stuff. Every single one of Alyssa's new things I bought. I bought the backpack, straps and pockets. Got it. I bought, what is this? The Foldy Locks set from Bienni. I just love all Bienni stuff, period. If it's a pattern, I want it. I don't want to get left behind with Bienni stuff. The Bella accent sleeves that go with the coat. The focal point. Can't wait. Matter of fact, when Annie was making this, she actually called me and was like, hey, I need to know the size of your glasses because I want you to be able to use this. And I was like, say less. Snappy sleeves. I don't even know what that is. What is a snappy sleeve? Did we look at this? Oh yeah, we did. We saw the snappy sleeves. I think that's going to be great. I know she's got, a tutorial for something else, but I would love to just throw my tablets and stuff in those. So then we got the Arcs and Beauties, right? So I got that too. And then of course we bought this. Now, if you've never seen Alyssa, her and Annie are about the same size. Those are petite ladies. And when I say petite, I mean short and tiny. So I'm like, Alyssa, what size does this coat go up to? Because I just assumed that because Tula Pink is her girl, she made one that Tula Pink could fit, right? It just in my mind, I was like, there's no way that this is not inclusive for sizes. So I was like, Alyssa, what size are you wearing? I was praying that she was in a 1. Because the sizes go from 1 to 10. And she was like, well, it kind of depends upon what time of month it is. I was like, I'm like, Alyssa, if you don't knock it off, she's all of probably a size 2, if that. She's small, she's petite. So I'm a little nervous about the sizing for this. And I know that a lot of my people are full-figured ladies like me. The largest size with the body measurements is a size 10. And the bust is a 51 inches, waist 44, and then hips 54. According to these measurements, I should be able to use the largest jacket here. I don't know anything about making jackets. I don't know anything about grading sizes up and down. I don't nothing. When I say nothing about that, nothing. However, I know that I'm going to attempt this. I would love to do the Bella quilt coat for QuiltCon. For QuiltCon, I'd like to actually dress this year. Make like an actual effort to come up with some outfits for every day of QuiltCon and pass that on so that we can all be kind of coordinated or having some fun and stretching and all that kind of stuff. I would like the coat to be featured. I want it to do, but you guys, I don't know, because I'm right there at that, and I'm assuming that the arms are not made large enough for my very large arms, so I might have to learn how to grade it. This lady told me she was going to make it in muslin first, which just makes sense, and then she will go from there. So I'm like, all right. So guys, I think we're going to actually try to make a quilt coat, but it is in 10 sizes, and the smallest size for my petite friends, the size 1 is a 33 bust, a 26 waist, and a 36 hip. And this is supposed to be a relaxed fit quilted jacket. No binding, it's lined. This jacket is pretty cool. I'm very excited to try it. I hope that it does. I hope that I can do something with it. I mean, I've never had a project that I couldn't figure out something. I will open up a seam and throw some patches in that bad boy. I think one of the coolest things that by Annie debuted are the separating zippers. Yeah, she's super tiny. She's super, and by Annie is tiny. Like, Annie is not a large woman by a long shot. Super duper tiny. I bought a couple of these separating zippers in the colors that stood out to me. Purple, blue, and teal. Why didn't I get a black? I don't know. From Classy Creations, they had a guide piece. I showed it to you all in the festival video. She popped this channel onto the zipper, and it allowed you to be able to sew straight with the guide and your zipper foot. You just nudge your zipper foot right up to the side of that, and you're good to go. I was like, absolutely need that. So again, I have the stuff coming in from Classy Creations. I also got this book, Learn to Quilt Bilingual Guide. This is by my friends Laura Duran and Lena Owen. They have been going around. They've been seen everywhere. They've partnered with so many of the large companies to try to translate all of these patterns into Spanish for people who speak Spanish and want to hang out and do the things too, which is amazing. So I wanted to be sure to support them. I'm seeing them everywhere. Everywhere. All right, here's the thing that I think I bought a bunch of. I know I have at least one of these. This is the Everyday Curve Template Set by Everyday Stitches. Every time I see Everyday Stitches, I feel like I'm buying something. It's ridiculous. But I got the small set and the large curved ruler templates. I bought the Ripple Effect pattern, which is the one that I really was digging. Then I got the 10-inch pre-cut friendly one here. Love that. And I know I bought this because every time I see it, I want it. Every time I see this, I want this. It's a 4-patch, but diamonds in a curve. It's so me. And this one is called Glow Up. And these are all by Everyday Stitches. Totally into that. The applique that was done on this quilt, I showed it on the festival video. There's some applique that's done on this, okay? I could not see the stitches. When I say I couldn't see the stitches, I mean, I was like, is this invisible thread? But invisible thread usually has a shine to it. You can see it, you know, I couldn't see it. It was melting into it. And she said that she uses, what does she call this stuff? Oh, candy wrappers. Micro quilter. And at the end of the day, it's 100 weight poly. But y'all, I've just never seen thread melt into a project like that before. Never. Never seen that. So I bought quite a bit of it. I was like, I'm going to test the heck out of this. So I'm going to put this in the top and probably a bottom line, an 80 weight or a 60 weight in the bottom. But yeah, we're going to try that bad boy for sure. And I got those. This is from Superior. And then at the very bottom here, we've got another Zirkle. I love this. This is my favorite sewing pin. It sits not where my hand goes, but there's another one that sits on the outside. And this is my jam. I have a black one and now I have a purple one. Because we want them at all of our sewing machines. And I have a lot of sewing machines now, so we'll just place them around. What else did I get? Oh, more stuff over here. Okay. I don't know where I put these. I keep misplacing them. These are by Kai. It's an excellent little fingernail clipper to have in your studio. Kai scissors they just make a beautiful scissor. A beautiful scissor. I really like them. I consider them to be affordable. A nice lady told me that I was incorrect in assuming that. But you know what? They're lifetime scissors. They work really well. They've got every shape that you need. I don't know. People are always so touchy about price and stuff, and I get it, but goodness gracious. Thread cutters, love these people. This is the ring one, and I got the one that goes as a zipper pouch. I love this for people who are traveling and doing the crafts on the plane and stuff. You don't, I mean, you have your little cutter there, a thread cutter. What? Love that. Sew line. This is the marker and the eraser. I think this is newer to their stuff, so I'm gonna give that a shot. Thank you, Wanda. Simply Classic. I tucked this away for safekeeping. I want to look at their patterns, especially. I didn't get the pattern, but I definitely, the Farfalla, something about that bag, I'm telling you, it's a sharp bag, and it's weird, and I like things that are weird. Thank you, French. That's what I'm talking about. I have a bag coming from the Goat Tote people. I couldn't bring it with me. That's the other thing that's being shipped. But the carry-on, the suitcase, the carry-on that carries the machine, because I think I'm going to take my machine with me to Pennsylvania. Carolina Moore dropped a book, and so we definitely have to support our Quilty BFF. The 10-inch square quilt block book, we're going to do at least one out of here. My understanding is that there are 40 quilt patterns using your favorite pre-cuts in this book. Of course, she's a marketing genius and just smart in all things, and it's kind of annoying. But check this out. The book is a 10-inch square, right? And then she has a template ruler that goes with it to help you cut for all the things, which is also a 10-inch square, but it also looks like a cake box. It's a whole thing. She's just that girl. This book shot to the top of the Amazon charts. While we were there, she became a best-selling author on Amazon, and then I think it was #2 or #1 in the sewing circle too. So yeah, because she's that girl. She just is, and we know her. And then there's this guy. I had to have this. First of all, I don't love the color pink. Don't love it. But everybody and their mother had this. Everybody was walking around with it. I was like, what is that? What is that? And I was in the middle of the floor, and I was having a serious conversation, a business conversation with somebody. And this woman who I know was like, hey, Mac, have you seen this? She was like, come see it. I was like, oh, give me a minute, because I was in it in that moment. And I missed it. When I tell you this was all I could think about all night, I was like, what book is that? It is the quilting book. You name the technique, it is in here. Tools, fabrics, techniques, projects. It's like the encyclopedia for quilting. I just think it's an awesome thing to have. The lovely ladies, Christina West and Casey Crutchfield, signed it for me. I love it. I just love it. Right? I had to have it. I had the concept of it, the beauty. It's just the kind of thing that needs to go in my special bookshelf. I'm getting ready to start doing a series. I know I'm always getting ready to start doing something. Always, right? We're always talking about things that are going to happen, but they are, because Dion's going to help me. But anyway, we're going to do books from my bookshelf, because there's some really, really, really cool books over there. And we get these books and we don't open them, we don't touch them, we don't tell people about them, and that is a missed opportunity. So, the quilting book. All right, y'all, I think that is it. Now I've made a mess. And I'm going to leave it like this. And Betsy's going to come in, and that's Mom, and she's going to freak out because, yeah, because I just left it like this. We are going to pack up that order. Oh, this is from Moda, because we are now Moda people. They gave me a welcome kit, and whoa, look at all the stuff in this welcome kit. I need a swatch card of the solids. We'll get all that taken care of. Welcome packet. Whoa, that's a welcome packet. All right, you guys, we have hung out for a couple hours today, which was my goal. Check in, pack this amazing order. Let me see if anything else needs to be done. Okay, we are all done for today. Who's gonna clean up all this stuff now? I'm getting ready to deal with that order. And yeah. Houston, H&H, it's a thing. Becky Morton. I want a quote coat too. Making it let us know if it works for us. I will be your guinea pig. We'll figure it out. We'll see. And we'll see if I can figure out some small things to do to alter it if necessary, because I just can't imagine that these arms are going to fit my very large arms. So we'll see. We all want a quilt coat. I've also got an idea for another one that's just a faster, cuter, I'm not cuter, but less complicated kind of coat or something. All right. I will catch everybody on the next one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Again, if you think of something that you want for Christmas, please put it down in the description bar, or in the comment section. Not the description bar. The description bar will have other stuff for me in there. And again, the laser people, you guys keep asking me about those laser people. They are the So Light company, also known as Lumitask. I don't know if that laser is available just yet, but it's coming soon. I will let you know when it's available, and we will go from there. All right, guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch everybody on the next one. Bye-bye.